Hello to everyone. We are here to talk about, and then you will write on our common Padlet your solutions, of course. Aysen?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. It's very nice to be with Adele and you,
yes,
all of you, once again. And as Adele says, we are going to discuss the gender equality. How can we promote gender equality in our fixed country? We had the chat room activity last week and you all answered the guided questions. So you did well research and you know the situation in your country. Today we will have just two questions for you. First one is, what is gender equality? How can you describe this term, gender equality? And the second one, we would like you to share the gender equalities or inequality situation in your picked countries. Okay, that's it. Then we will share the patent link with you, and we will. First question is, what is gender equality? How do you describe it? Please. What comes to your mind when you hear gender equality?
Okay, maybe.
Do you think women and men are equal? Think about your family, society. Yes, Ilaria.
Because women and men have to stay on the same level. So there is an unequal pay. Men are paid more than women. And for example, when women are pregnant, they are often forced to leave their jobs. And for me, my opinion, it isn't good things because they have to be
instead protected. Yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah, Elena wants to speak.
Okay, Elena.
For me, gender equality is when people of all genders have equal rights and opportunities.
Yes, of course.
Equal rights and equal opportunities.
Yes.
Do you think that we have, think about your own country, do you think that women and men have the same opportunities and equality, Turkey and other countries? Do you think that there is gender equality in your countries? Yes. So let's go on with your picked countries. How can you describe gender equality in your picked countries?
So you
chose different countries. Yes. You did your research, so you know everything. We would like you to speak one by one. We can start with Francesco, maybe. Huh?
Yes.
Francesco, how can you describe gender equality situation in your picked country? What country did you pick?
Francesco? Yes, you. Keko, yes.
Francesco?
Yes, Francesco, yes. A nickname is Keko. It's a short way to say Francesco, yes.
Good evening.
Okay, go.
Gender inequality exists in Kenya because women are victimized by them not being given equal opportunities as their male counterparts. Kenya's women's movement has a vast rich history. Women have been instrumental in various resistance movements throughout the country's history, including the fight for Kenya's independence. The movement continues to grow with young men eager to join and expand on issues tackled by the movement. Violence against women is a serious problem in Kenya that affects women and girls from all walks of life. While some of these cases have attracted widespread condemnation by Kenyans, often victims have been ridiculed and verbally abused for speaking out.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, thank you. Another one? Can you raise
Elena?
your hand? Yes, okay, Elena. Okay.
Elena,
Mm-hmm.
what country did you pick there? What is the situation of gender equality?
And in Tunisia, still many men don't care about women when it comes to gender equality.
Good question. What is the gender equality situation in your picked country? What country did you choose? Michelle?
Afghanistan.
Yes,
I
let's
choose
hear.
Afghanistan.
Okay.
Yes, please, go on.
After the Taliban captured the capital Kabul in 1996, they imposed strict bans on women and girls under Sharia law, quickly narrowed the area of women's freedom in daily life. After the USA invasion, the Taliban lost power in the country before the end of 2001. In the following years, women were more free in their daily life, and some gains were made in the field of women's rights in social and political life. While women's rights were guaranteed in the Constitution in 2003, the law on the prohibition of violence against women, prepared by President in 2009, dealt with the fight against traditions and customs that lead to violence against women. In addition, the Afghan government has established a commission, special prosecution offices in some provinces, and domestic violence units in some police districts to prevent violence against women. But now Taliban is back, so bad days coming back.
Unfortunately, my dear, thank you. And Celine, are you there? What country did you pick?
I picked Denmark.
Yes, let's share your ideas about the gender equality situation in Denmark, please.
Denmark ranks 14th in the world in terms of gender equality. Denmark is indeed a country that has achieved gender equality in many areas of life. For example, in the 2017 Gender Equality Index, which covers topics such as work, money, and equality in Denmark is quite good. And I think the people who live in Denmark are so lucky.
Good, thank you.
Okay, thank
so
you.
There are lucky people and unlucky people in the world, unfortunately.
Yes.
And let's go on with Fadime. Fadime, are you there? What's your picked country, my dear?
I'm
Yes.
here. I picked Afghanistan, and Afghan women are afraid because that is near, very close. For example, they don't take them out without a man. They have no choice but to marry. Example.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are not free, unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And Ilaria, what country did you pick here?
Yes, I'm here. So, in the United States, the adoption of 23rd United Nations States, the adoption of 2030 agenda coincides with a growing bipartisan consensus on the importance of global development. The year 2022 marks the 20th anniversary of the United Nations Fourth World Conference on Women and resultant Binge Declaration and a platform for action, which set forth an agenda to remove the systemic barriers to gender equality in public and private spaces. National polling data from 2017 indicated that beliefs regarding the persistence of gender inequalities in the USA and need to focus on these issues vary substantially by sex, political party affiliation, and age. A comparison of USA states finds the highest ranked DC and New Hampshire, indicating greater opportunities for women in the Northeast, particularly in New England. In contrast, the lowest ranked are Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama, Kentucky, and West Virginia, indicating fewer rights and opportunities for women in the Southeast. I think, first of all, that eliminating this geographic variation of women's rights and opportunities across USA states could be a very good solution.
Yes,
Okay.
very good, my dear.
Thank you.
As you see, the more the more developed country you live, the more you are free.
Yes.
We understand
Yes,
this
yes,
from
I know it.
Yes.
research. And
I
Hava
think-
Gül,
Yes.
are you there? Hava Gül?
Hi, Sanam. Yes.
Repeat
Am I
after
right?
me, please. I can't, my internet connection.
Hava Gül, what country did you choose? What is the gender equality situation in your picked country?
I think Russia. Russian women
Yes.
are equality in theory, but not in the practice. People in Russia expect women to prioritize motherhood or professional development because of Russia's low fertility rate. Still, I believe that strenuous jobs pose a threat to women's safety and reproductive health. The government has barred women from occupations like aircraft repair, conductions, and air firefighting.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank
Very well.
you. Angela.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm-
Can we hear your
I just-
gender equality situation? Yes.
An analysis of gender equality has ranked Israel 31st among 10 countries with comparable data. Women in Israel make up 50 of the state's population, although Israel lacks an official constitution, the Israel Declaration of Independent States, that the states of Israel will guarantee complete equality of social and political rights for all its inhabitants, regardless of religion, race, or sex. For these reasons, Israeli law prohibits gender-based discrimination in issues such as employment and pay, and provides for collective action. For instance, Israeli law prohibits gender discrimination in the workplace by imposing equal pay. However, in parallel sexist wage gaps between men and women remain a problem in some part of the states. Gender equality is crucial for the progress of Israel and the rest of the world, being essential for peace and development. I think the government should guarantee full and effective female participation and equal leadership opportunities at all decision-making levels in the political, economic, and public life spheres.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, Alex.
Alexandra, the second.
The second, yes, because we have two. Alessandro, okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
I choose Bulgaria.
Okay.
Bulgaria has been progressing toward gender equality at a slower pace than in other EU member states. On April 26, 2016, it adopted the Gender Equality Law, which aims to grant equal opportunities for both sexes. One of the main priorities of the national strategy for promoting equality between women and men in Bulgaria 2016-2020 is increasing the participation of women in the labor market and equal degree of economic independence. At the beginning of the period, women continued to make up a large proportion of the workforce in low-paid sectors and were poorly represented in decision-making positions.
Mm-hmm.
A key priority area of the strategy is to reduce gender pay and income gaps. Higher female unemployment leads to a number of other negative consequences. Women are at increased risk of poverty because of their inability to find work, social exclusion, etc. which in turn increases the likelihood of gender-based in domestic violence. Empowering women help to reduce cases of violence, to boost confidence in women, to signal and to seek support, protection and understanding when they need them. But although all institutions are working to overcome this problem, there are still not a new anti-violence center in the country, and they themselves do not have sufficient capacity.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And let's go on with Edin. Can you hear me, Edin? No, I think he can't hear me.
No.
So let's.
I don't know what is happening with all these recordings, but I will tell you later. Okay.
Maybe.
Francesca,
maybe
are
the
you
internet
there?
connection, the problem.
Yes. Francesca, hello. Francesca 1, so we have 2 Francesca. And so she's Francesca 1, really. Francesca, are you there? No, maybe she can't hear us. No, the connection now is not stable. She disappeared, okay. And maybe another one, or we can share.
Alessandra the first.
Okay, yes, right.
Alessandra the first.
Okay, go.
Mexico has come far on the road towards gender equality for women. Women's suffrage was established in 2005 when sexual violence within a marriage became illegal. Mexico has therefore made significant progress in the achievement of women's rights and gender equality, especially in key areas at federal level. Strengthening of national laws to ensure women and men equality, strong gender institutionalism and increased public resources earmarked for gender equality. Despite the progress made, gender equality in Mexico faces a series of structural challenges.
Okay, thank you
so much. I
yes.
think
now
everyone
Francesca
shared their ideas.
Francesca is here. Yes, Francesca
Okay.
1 is here. Francesca, do you want to share your research with us? Francesca? No?
I'm not
Information, dear students. And let's go on. It's time to hear your solution.
Okay.
What should we do to stop gender inequality in our world, in our countries, in our society? We are very curious about hearing your solutions. Other teachers sharing
Yes,
the Padlet link.
I'm sharing, yes, the link to the Padlet.
Yes. Please click on it, and she will also share the screen, and you can see, we can see your solutions. And while you are writing your solutions, we can also listen to you. What should we do to stop gender inequality? How can we promote gender equality in our countries, in the world?
Can you see? Yes. Can you see it?
Yes, yes, we can see.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Is there anyone who wants to share his or her solutions with us? What should we do to stop gender inequality?
Mm-hmm.
How can we promote gender equality?
So maybe they are now busy in
Afidin?
writing. Yes, now they seems very busy. Look here. Yes.
I think
like...
their solutions are too long.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, I think we are learning a lot of information about all these countries.
Yeah.
Angela, if you want, yes, the others are right. Okay. Yes, okay. We are starting the recording again.
You achieved.
My God.
Okay, our students, would you like to share your solutions with us?
Yes, just read what you have written. Just this, so don't worry about anything.
Yes, yes. Just read what
Francesco, did you write your solution? Not yet? Mm.
Fadime, are you there? Would you like to share your solutions with us?
Yes, of course.